Trump and his fine people.
But here's basically the first line. It says Paul Manafort, 68, of Alexandria, Virginia, and Richard Gates, 45, of Richmond, Virginia, have been indicted by a federal grand jury on October 27th in the District of Columbia. The indictment, it goes on to say, contains 12 counts: conspiracy against the United States, conspiracy to launder money, unregistered agent of a foreign principal, false and misleading FARA statements, false statements, and 7 counts of failure to file reports of foreign bank and financial accounts.
Sorry, but this is years ago, before Paul Manafort was part of the Trump campaign. But why aren't crooked Hillary and the Dems the focus? He says this was years ago. Jeffrey Toobin, the years of this indictment are 2006 to 2017.
I mean, you know, the president obviously can tweet what he wants, but the indictment itself, I mean, you don't have to interpret the indictment, you only have to read the indictment.
But it's the Michael Cohen case that's shaking the political and legal worlds tonight. Trump's longtime personal lawyer and fixer, Michael Cohen, pleading guilty to 8 counts, including 2 criminal campaign finance violations he said occurred, quote, at the direction of the candidate, end quote. Cohen did not name the candidate in court, but the meaning appears clear.
Federal court after Papadopoulos pleaded guilty last year to lying to investigators with the Mueller probe about his contacts with Russians. They included a man who offered, quote, dirt on Hillary Clinton.
In the Russia investigation, CNN has just learned that Robert Mueller has charged former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn with willfully and knowingly making false, fictitious, and fraudulent statements to the FBI.
This case against Michael Flynn, are you aware of that?
I didn't know that was happening at this moment. I felt it was going to happen just by watching and seeing like everybody else does. He was an innocent man. He is a great gentleman. He was targeted by the Obama administration, and he was targeted in order to try and take down a president.
Department of Justice has just announced that it is dropping all of the charges in the criminal case against Michael Flynn, former General Michael Flynn, who was President Trump's first national security advisor. Flynn, in December 2017, pled guilty.
Russian investigation, Special Counsel Robert Mueller has indicted longtime Trump associate Roger Stone. You see him right there on several charges of giving false statements to Congress, witness tampering, and obstruction of justice.
No, I didn't speak to the justice. I'd be able to do it if I wanted. I have the absolute right to do it. I stay out of things to a degree that people wouldn't believe, but I didn't speak to him. I thought the recommendation was ridiculous.
NBC News has now confirmed that President Trump has called Roger Stone and told him that he will commute his sentence.
Former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon was arrested on fraud charges over an alleged scheme connected to the president's long-promised border wall. He was later released on a $5 million bond.
He was involved likewise in our campaign and for a small part of the administration very early on. I haven't been dealing with him at all. I know nothing about the project other than I didn't like, when I read about it, I didn't like it.
Who will save you?